Shalom, this is your brother Tazaya Amar of GMS Valdosta, Georgia, coming out again with another weekly lesson. And I pray that it be edifying. But first of all, I want to give all praises and honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rikakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. I want to say shalom and ahab to all the sisters and brothers that's striving and thriving in this same true doctrine. Shalom. Today's lesson is pretty much based upon when family and friends become adversaries and foes. As we take this walk through this journey, those are some of the trials and tribulations that are going to befall upon us. But all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. He has made a way for us to overcome those, obstacles, those trials and tribulations. And with that being said, my first scripture is going to be the book of St. Matthew, chapter 19, verse 29. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. That seems more than a fair trade-off to me. I'm going to read that again. Matthew chapter 19, verse 29. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for his mercy and grace. And as they said in them Christian churches, you can't be God-given when they passing that collection plate. That's one of their main staples to come out with. No scripture, just rhetoric. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of Job. The book of Job, starting at chapter 2, verse 8. Job chapter 2, verse 8. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. This is Job as he was plagued with those boils from the sole of his feet to the crown of his head. And he was sitting down in the ashes, because ashes have healing, properties, for certain situations. I can remember as a kid that if you had a cut that say it required stitches, the elderly people would take the soot out of a stovepipe, a wooden stovepipe, cobweb out of the corner of the house, pack it inside of the cut, maybe pour kerosene on it, and in a matter of weeks, it'll look as if it was stitched up by a doctor. Believe it or not. Soot out of a stovepipe, wooden stovepipe, cobweb out of the corner of a house, pack it inside the cut, pour kerosene on it, and watch how quickly it heals. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Shai for that knowledge. Because during those times back in the early days, hey, you didn't have access to a doctor, doctor's office or hospital. Hey, those home remedies, that knowledge came from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Awashai. All praises. With that, I'm going to move to the book of, I'm going to stay in the book of Job, Job chapter 42, starting at verse 10. Job chapter 42, verse 10. And the Most High Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Most High gave Job twice as much as he had before. Job lost everything he had, but he never lost. He lost everything except his integrity and his loyalty and faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And as we go through these things, as these trials and tribulation, hey, we got to uphold our integrity. Keep the faith. Never fall. And the more we're subjected to, hey, the more we're supposed to keep faith. Keep praying, and just stay rooted and grounded. Satan, hey, he wanna knock you off your square. That's his purpose. Hey, that's his good deed. Hey, is to come against you in these days, especially in these particular days that we go through. We coming into these last days. So hey, he never take vacations. He never take a sick day off. Hey, he constantly on the job. That's when we need to cease pray without ceasing. Because hey, we got to come in the same spirit Satan come in. Hey, keep our due diligence. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Most High Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Do not make rash decisions whenever a little chastening come your way. We know that you have to remember that the Most High Yahweh Bashem Awashai chasten those he loved. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Just when you're about to give up, your mindset go to leading you toward, just faltering or getting weak. Hey, that is the time, hey, to cleave even more to him. Pray even harder. Pray, praying without ceasing. Frequently praying. Wake up with a prayer on your lip. Go to sleep with a prayer on your lip. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Read that again. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Don't be dismayed about, different situations coming your way. Those will be to be expected. Hey, as they said in the world, Hey, no pain, no gain. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. You know, when you lose certain things in this truth, um, seem like the whole world has turned their back on you. Don't even worry about that. Once again, as I said earlier, that is to be expected. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know, as me and the brother was talking about in our, weekly class lesson, fellowship lesson, hey, if you're not having some kind of setbacks, uh, some kind of adversity is not coming your way, that means you ain't doing something right. Hey, the devil is, he wants the ones that, hey, that out here doing this work, and the ones that, hey, focuses on your how about Shem Shai. Those that everyone that's not doing those two particular things, hey, he can hands off on you. You doing the work for him. With that, I'm gonna move to the book of Saint Luke. Saint Luke, chapter 14, starting at verse 28. For which of you intend to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? As we often bring out in different lessons that we do it either at camp or our weekly fellowship lesson, we often bring this scripture out, about counting the cost, stepping out on faith. You can't falter when things get a little shaky or you have some kind of setback. You got to press on, brothers, sisters. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. This it's not a what is a 40-yard dash. Hey, this is 800 meters and then some. Well, this is 144 meters and then some. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rekakadash. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36 again. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet reward, and he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man reward. And as I read those what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 scriptures, Matthew 10, verse 36 to verse 41. Each and every one of those scriptures are self-explanatory. They don't need no commentary. And with that being said, I'm going to close out by giving all praises and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of the scripture. Shalom and a heart to all the sisters and brothers that's striving and thriving in this same true doctrine. Shalom.